Hey everybody, I'm schmerkadabur, and welcome back to This is the Police. We had somebody quit on us yesterday. What a freaking thing to do. But we're gonna press on. We're gonna keep doing our thing. We're gonna stop crime in this town, as well as help crime in this town, and we're gonna make some money, and we're gonna retire a happy man. The Golden Bird today says the local resident denounces mayor for theft of antique necklaces. The Freeburg Tribune says a representative of the Orthodox Church may appear in Freeburg. And the Fact, Freeburg's #1 paper, says Freeburg authorities halt campaign citing city safe. Now, I believe that I have a hearing coming up for violently stopping the protesters, which will make City Hall happy, but not me. Okay. You know what? Let's see. Let's give Purdy dessert. Now, let's give Tsubaki a stripe. Let's give Tsubaki a stripe, and she and Asano will become that much more effective in their day-to-day work. Start the day. All right. What do we have today? Let's listen to some nice, smooth jazz today. We've got Singin' 'Em by John Sangster. Let's hear it. All right. Have at it. Oh yeah, that smooth, smooth brass is gonna calm me down today. I love it. All right, to the prosecutor's office. The hearing is tomorrow, actually. That's fine. Take care of the hero at City Hall. Laura Mole is today a hero, having pulled a drowning Senator Wallace Green from the river. The municipality, on the senator's recommendation, has decided to reward this outstanding officer. The ceremony is scheduled for July 27th, and the event will be open to the press, as well as Mr. Green's family, who wish to personally thank the police. Make sure nothing unusual happens to her, so she'll be able to attend the ceremony and receive her medal. You got it. Mole, I will keep you safe. Okay. Now, I can go to City Hall and make a request. More officers, more detectives, and I think I need a SWAT upgrade. Alright. We put down that protest. That is good enough reason to make the SWAT team even stronger. Okay, and do we have something? Oh, we need to hire somebody. Okay. Frank, you're hired. But who do I need it for? I need it for Shift B. So Frank Scanlon, welcome aboard. All right. Good. And that's it, but we do have an attempted murder. Sometimes your officers will only arrest 1 or 2 criminals, but when you're taking down a whole group, it's better to bring a paddy wagon. Truly professional staff can cope without the need for special transport, but most officers prefer a paddy wagon when the situation calls for it. Too bad the department doesn't have the money for one. Indeed. Well, we're gonna send Yancey. He's solid. I mean, we can only send him by himself, unfortunately. But what happened? An ice cream truck struck a schoolboy. The ambulance arrived, but the boy was declared dead. The nearby residents are enraged and demand justice. He's holed inside the ambulance while the paramedics try to... All right. Well, do your best, Yancey. Do what you can. We'll try to get yourself a van as soon as possible. What does our deputy do again? Nothing, really. We could send somebody to police academy, but I don't think we need to. All right. It's been a nice, easy day so far. Just a single attempted murder. And we sent our request into City Hall. Here jamming to our sweet, sweet records. And sending Yancey possibly off to certain death. Jack, some black gangster hit one of our shops. It's too much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? Yeah. Tsubaki, Asano, Austin, off you go. Christopher Sand needs our help, and we're going to be here to help him. Oh, good. Okay. Send everybody. Send everybody. Yancey needs the help big time. We sent him by himself like a dummy, but we didn't have the necessaries to lock all those people up. So if we get 3 more officers out there, we should be good. Jack, we have something going down today at the courthouse. $6,000 at 6:30. Okay. You got it. I'll take that cash. All right. Now, what's going down here? There's a noise complaint at the sawmill. Okay, offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Nice work, officers. You're my best. I sent my best, and we're good. Now, a noise complaint out at the sawmill. Go handle this. An elderly man called the police station, reporting that terrible screams have been coming from the sawmill for over an hour. The hell is going on? What's a guy got to do to get a little sleep around here? You better go check it out. Alright, they're on their way back, so let's send these 3 out. Okay, Henry Sand wants us to help him out on the road, apparently, and we're gonna do the best we can, but I don't want to send too many people out. Boyd, I manage a large fleet of vehicles and want to organize a workshop for my new drivers. They have to learn how to behave on the road, so patrolmen will never need to look twice at their cars. Send 3 of your best. They'll ride all day with my people. All day? What time is it? If nothing comes up in the next 12 seconds. Okay, robbery at a drugstore. I'm not going to get people back in time for the road thing, am I? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Oh, okay. Gates are locked from the inside. Shouts can be heard from within. Break the gate open. A man is threatening a young boy with a circular saw. The man is screaming hysterically. You know what? Kill him. Ah, jeez. Yikes, this was not a good thing. Okay, well, Tsubaki and Asano are okay, which is nice. But Austin, the one-time I use her, has been taken down. That is unfortunate. Alright, so the robbery. Let's take care of this robbery. We're gonna send Gibbons alone, and then we're gonna send 3 people out to help Christopher Sand. Alright. Well, Austin, I'm sorry it had to end like this, but let's go to the police station, and, oh, we can't hire anybody until we deal with Austin. Okay, now, I also want to do a quick check on this investigation here. Receiving stolen property. What are the details here? Okay. He unlocks the door, he goes to the safe, and then something else happens. And that's all we got. So let's go here, and let's assign some more detectives. Let's assign Beasley back to the case. No. You know what? Let's assign everybody. We can change it later. This is our only investigation right now. Let's get all of our investigators on it. Okay, we've got a homicide at the courthouse, and we are not going to deal with it. But it's a homicide. What's it say? During sentencing, a serial killer by the name of Albert Ramirez seized a gun from the holster of the court bailiff. After shooting several witnesses, barricaded himself in the courtroom. I don't think that Tsubaki and Asano can handle it anyway, so... Alright, we rode along, went over the basics with their empty-headed drivers. We're done for the day. Mr. Sand dropped off a brand new paddy wagon! Oh, good! Gibbons has done it, all by yourself. That's why you are the head of Shift B, Gibbons. That's why we keep you in charge. And it looks like Gibbons is going to get back. I could potentially stop this from happening. $6,000 is not... Oh, shit. An emergency medical services arrived on call for a man complaining of chest pains. While they were treating, the man attacked one of the EMTs, shouting wildly about the global pharmaceutical conspiracy. The other personnel managed to escape and called the police. Okay, we gotta take care of this. Gibbons... No. Clear. Gibbons, Tsubaki, Asano, off you go. And the courthouse is just gonna... We'll take the money. I mean, it's, I'd rather get something from everything I do than get nothing. So, $6,000 and, a dead civilian. That is a real bummer. We don't like to see that happen, but you know what? It is what it is, and we've got cash. Enough to plant necessary evidence if we need to. We got some new frames. Outstanding. Okay, so he uses the key to unlock the door. He gets into the safe. What is this? Puts it in a box. No. There is a meeting going on, so I think this? No. Alright, he unlocks the door, he walks into the meeting, and he puts the thing in there. No. Alright, let's have a look at what we got here again. Okay. The gang had an immediate buyer. Oh, so he probably didn't even get into the safe. Although the necklace would be in the safe, wouldn't it? He's planning to make it... Okay. He brings them the day before he's planning to make a deal. Alright, so... He arrives, right? He arrives. He unlocks the door. He grabs the necklace and goes to the meeting. He arrives. He unlocks the door. He grabs the necklace and goes to a meeting. He unlocks the door. He sees the people there. He grabs the thing and leaves. No. He unlocks the door. He goes to the meeting. Safe. No. Okay. He unlocks the door. He grabs this. And then he goes to the meeting. No. He walks into the restaurant, grabs the thing, and then locks the door on the way out. He grabs the thing, gives it to the buyers, and locks the door on the way out. This is crazy. Okay, so... Ninghe keeps his more valuable prizes at home while he arranges their sale. He brings them to the Wise Dragon the day before he's planning to make the deal. The gang must have had an immediate buyer, so he brought it to the restaurant the same night it was stolen. Usually the restaurant is open round the clock, but it was closed that night because an important deal was going down. Ninghe has a key to the restaurant, and valuables are kept in a safe under the bar. So the restaurant is... No. The door to the apartment is locked from the inside and unintelligible screams can be heard from within. Break down the door. The victim is bound and lying on the floor. The assailant is sitting on top of him, waving a syringe filled with an unknown substance. A bottle of bleach is on the floor. Sir, we are on your side. Tell us about the conspiracy. The man jumps up and grabs some papers. Everything is written down right here. All the evidence you need. They created these medications to control our minds. Well, the Freiburg police will begin an investigation right away. Let's talk down at the station. Easy. Gibbons. Showing off her skills once again. Investigations. Go back here. Details. We gotta figure this out. I think we've got all the frames we need. We just gotta figure this shit out. Okay. So, the restaurant is closed. He's got a key. That's gotta go in, right? And then the restaurant is closed, but it did say that there was an important meeting, right? It was closed last night because an important deal was going down. So you'd think there would be nobody there, right? And then he puts the thing in the safe. Yes! Okay, Ninghe, a Chinese immigrant, hasn't officially worked anywhere for the past 10 years. We're going to take care of this guy before the day is done. We have no officers, but we will shortly. Hopefully before the day is done, so we can send somebody out there. We gotta send officers. Come on. We can send SWAT. Shit! We blew our chance, everybody. We blew our chance. Son of a bitch. Alright. Each of your employees receives a weekly salary, the ones who are still alive anyway. But if you bury the paperwork, you can pull in some money from any deceased officer's salary. So long as they're alive and healthy on paper, City Hall will keep printing perfectly healthy paychecks. I'm sorry, Austin. I'm not sorry, actually. We're just going to declare you dead, because we can't have dead cops on our roster. We don't have enough cops as it is. We need to hire a new one, like now. Like right now. Alright, and today is a freaking hearing. Golden Bird says all City Hall employees awarded company cars for personal use, and the Freiburg Tribune says small drug dealers invade Freiburg. The fact, Freiburg's #1 paper, however, says that Freiburg to host semifinals of Youth Hockey League. They know. The Freiburg paper, they only give out the good news. It's nice. It's real nice. Alright. Mr. Boyd, why did you send your officers to the feminist protest? It's my job. It was a major event the police were obliged to attend. In your opinion, did any of the participants at the protest pose any actually danger to others? Definitely. Definitely. Of course they did. Whenever there's over 50 people gathered in a single place, there's always a chance something will go off. Mr. Boyd, you're married, are you not? None of your business. Don't try to bring my family into this. What are your personal feelings about women? The same as men. As far as I'm concerned, they're the same as men. Some women are great, and some I don't much care for. Mr. Boyd, did you give the order to suppress protests by force? Yes. Yes, that was my order. All right, I think I gave good answers to that one. But let's see how I feel about it.
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits.
Yeah, no more YouTubing, Jack.
When my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing.
Oh, come on, Jack.
But
You
my
can still go
weekly visit
fishing.
to the old colony club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches.
Oh, delicious. Sounds like a
Same
great place
picture
there,
it was
Jack.
30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've got to respect the standard rituals. When you're about to roll out of the club, you need to take a deep breath and count to 100. If your stomach doesn't do a backflip, you should be good to make it home. This time, I only got up to 60.
And then my stomach started backflipping.
You look even better than you do on TV.
Oh, I'm a good-looking guy, mister.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our politicians. Takes a lot of balls to crash the party. My head was a drunken haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy. Fancy voice, fruit cologne, sassy strut. That's how the newspapers described Vikas Varga, rising star in Freeburg's criminal underworld.
Oh, good.
He appeared out of nowhere, and with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime. He killed those who could not be killed, traded what could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an incredible amount of power. He's been called everything from a clown to a madman to a criminal genius, and more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters.
Christopher Sand's not going to like that.
Not the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Well, you know my name. I'm flattered, although not very surprised, to be honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Even the criminal world needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
I see you already know Freeburg quite well, Mr. Varga.
Well, I love to learn and look around. But I do know that the inhabitants of this fair city should be friends, Jack. Maybe it's true I don't have the best manners. After all, it's only polite for friends to share their phone numbers. This
Just writes it on my arm.
Moves so fast. I feel like I'm hooked on amphetamines all over again. You wake up in the morning full of ideas, and by nightfall, you've all had each other killed. So don't wait too long to call. I don't mind if you're drunk. It's all the more fun. I'll be stoned myself, most likely. Hell, I'm a little stoned right now. It's the only way to live in this place.
The only way to live in general, Mr. Varga.
I like your city, Jack. I'm here to stay.
Yeah? I'm not sure about that. You've only been here a month.
Phone number written on my arm, I probably wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon.
Well, Jack, what a good day. What a good day for you. It is now July 26th, the Friday. An Orthodox priests have bribed the mayor, a Greek priest to be appointed head of Freiburg Orthodox Church, and the fact Freiburg's #1 paper says that students have volunteered to help farmers. And I'd like to know more about that. I want to hear about students helping these farmers out, but that'll just have to wait until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. You know I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. I'll see you around. I will see you next time. I can't wait to play more This Is the Police, and I can't wait to do it with you. Have a great day. Bye.